I bought these online. It was 2 peppers, 2 tomato, and 2 cucumbers. Okay? Here are the 2 cucumbers that came with it. So it's a set of 6. 2 tomatoes, 2 peppers, and 2 cucumbers. The cucumbers are not doing too hot with the weather, so I'm keeping them in this for now. But I'll plant them out this weekend. I just transplanted 1 tomato into this container. I'm trying to figure, this not supposed to be big, so I'm trying to figure should I put 2 in there, but I'm just leave 1 in there. And this container is a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna put a pepper in this instead. And I just put some fresh soil. I just used up the last of my soil right here. So I put them in this, and I'm gonna put 1 pepper in this also. Since I'm just looking at their roots, yeah, these poor things need to go in the container. So in they go. Now, I forgot how big these grow, but I'm going to check them out when I go inside. I'm going to go back and look at the video and see how big it is and see what I need to give it. I have stakes already here, but I don't want to use the tall stakes. I want to use the short stakes. I have shorter stakes. Yeah, this is good. Give it a stake now. That should be good. So that's 2 of these out. The tomato, I trimmed it. So I just leave it. Hopefully tonight, 2 more nights of cold in the 40s. And then after that, we're in the 50s all the way at nights. 2 more still. I'm thinking maybe I'll just stick them in here for now. Yeah, I'm just going to stick them in for now. And then tomorrow, I'll transplant them someplace else. I'm more likely, once I go inside and see what these are supposed to be like, then I more likely will decide if I'm going to put them together. I might put 2 together, pepper and a tomato together. 1 pepper by itself, 1 tomato by itself. So anyway, that's a thought. Get some of those things in here. I have a bunch of these somewhere that I had, but I think I'll just borrow a few from these just for tonight. 1 more. Just for tonight. So, and I'm going to leave this like this on the edge. But it's starting to sprinkle again. Or drizzle. Put a couple of these in here. Every time I don't do anything, the squirrel will come and teach me a lesson for not doing it. Okay. Yeah, you start to sprinkle. So that's that. Okay, so this is good. So these are 2. This is a tomato, pepper, and then, like I said, the cucumber is on the other side. I'm going to plant all those out by the weekend. Okay, so I'm just doing a lot of little stuff. Get all these things slowly plant out. Quick overview of my garden. Slowly getting there, but unfortunately, like I said, time is an issue right now. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. These 2 cucumbers, I reviewed them. They're not spreaders. They're the small stuff. So I want to put them someplace that they do their thing. So I'm going to put, I think those low containers will do good for them. I'm going to put 1 in this container. Oh, it's 2 in there anyway. Okay. And I have this container over here doing nothing but getting beat up when it rains. Oh, wow. Again, this was a set of 6 to make 2 cucumbers, 2 peppers, and 2 tomatoes. The tomato is here. The other tomato is here. But I think this must be for pepper. So this is not supposed to be in here. These are just temporarily location. So while I'm sitting here messing around, yeah, see, I didn't even bury them. I just put them there. So that need a new home. And this guy had the middle, so this guy over here, yep, temporary also. So all of them need to find a home. And I'm giving them the best opportunity. I was gonna grow one inside to see how it does. But I changed my mind. I think I'm gonna take it back inside though. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of these inside. If I can think, I'm gonna take tomato and the pepper inside. They haven't been out here this long, so they shouldn't have picked up any pests to go in. Oops. So these guys are going back inside. So I need to put them somewhere. And when I go in, take them with me. Here you are. They're going inside. Excuse me. Oh, and I'm not going to take a chance with cucumbers on the inside. And then here, I'm going to leave them just like this. I'm not going to take them out of this. But I need to take some of the soil out and put some fresh soil in there. So let me find a container to put the soil in. I do have a container too. I've been putting soil in it. But it's not around here right now, so I'm going to use something else. These cucumbers does not have to be staked either. So I like that. At least that's what they said. Now, we're going to find out because I'm going to label this. So I know, well, actually, these are the cucumbers I have right now. I'm going to sow some seeds before I leave. But I'm going to sow some cucumber seeds before I leave. But that's like the day before, so I can spend most of my time taking care of these right now. Yep, the video was interrupted, so I'm going to go inside and charge my phone some more. But I'm going to put this cucumber in here. This is going to be his home. See what it can do for me. And when I come back out, I'm going to dig through this. I think this might have been onions in here. Gosh, I said garlic chives. And it got beat up in the location by the rain. But, you know, it's good mulch, right? So I'm going to dig all this out. Get all these forks, little things that I said on, get my hands when I'm digging around in here. Although I should get some gloves. I have not been using gloves. I'm using my hands and digging these things up in the containers. Hold on a second. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to dig this up completely. And these chunky pieces, I'm not going to use those. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, somebody doing something there with something. Yeah, so I'll show you all this when I'm finished. I'm going to put this in my mulch. You know, and yeah, I'll continue this later. I just found somewhere for the tomato. I was thinking about I should put climbers in here, and this is not going to go big. Not supposed to go big. This container right here was my radish and my, hold on. Eight seeds, asparagus. This was my asparagus. And a few came up. They were so tiny and cute, but something stepped on my container. Something stepped on my container and stepped on them. And that was the end of that. Then whatever's left, the rain took care of that. You can see how beat up this is. I mean the soil on the side. That's the rain. So this one has to be moved from this location. The thing is, right here, this corner got, this did not. So I might end up putting this up here on this and put this somewhere else. Got to figure that out. But anyway, I don't want to be going off stuff, okay? These are all weed. These are weeds. And I picked them out of my other containers. I'm not sure what kind of weed they are, but they're weeds. So I'm not gonna do anything with them. You can see the soil is beat down. This, I'm not sure what plant this was, but it was a volunteer. And I was trying to save it. But it didn't make it, so I just used the tree right now to grow stuff on. I'm thinking I should put a runner in here instead of a tomato. I should put something that runs in here. Like cucumbers instead of tomato. Put a tomato in one of these. Yeah. So you gotta make up your mind, do something, make up your mind, and move on. Put the cucumbers in here. Has this the trellis to run on. And put the tomato in that one. I took one tomato off from this and put it inside. So when I put it inside the house, I'm going to grow that inside. Okay, that's good. Just a little bit more. There you go. That's good. It's buried up to the neck. I just need to bury it enough so it doesn't get the leaves wet. And it doesn't need staking, so we're good. Now take care of this. Let's go take care of this one. Now, I'm debating myself I should separate them or not. What do you think? I'm going to leave them together. Put them. I'm not sure about that. I'm have my doubts about that. I'm gonna separate that. Let's hope I don't do too much damage. Okay, so I put both of them in there. I separated them. I hope I didn't mess up. But this one, I'm not going to separate them. I'll leave them and see what happens. I'll leave them together. So let's see. One hits head or miss. Okay, I have a lot more to do, so let me just keep on rolling.